Good day, wrestling fans. Welcome to Championship Wrestling Television. I'm your host, Matt Rose. We have another huge episode in store, as always, here on Championship Wrestling TV. Now, last week, we saw highlights from Summer Bash 2010, which took place a couple of Saturday nights ago at the King Sports Civic Auditorium. And what a huge, newsworthy night that was. We talked about the new World Heavyweight Champion, and that champion is the Tennessee Redneck, Chris Richards. And we saw highlights of that match and how Chris Richards won the World Heavyweight title, and the injury, the back injury that Robbie Cassidy suffered at the hands of Chris Richards. Back on Monday, June the 21st, Robbie Cassidy went under the knife for back surgery. Now, Robbie Cassidy will be along next week, from what I'm hearing, on this program to offer his comments on how his back surgery went, on how it looks on him returning to the ring, and, you know, his hatred with Chris Richards. We'll hear about that next week. Right now, we're going to take you back to highlights we showed last week of the World Heavyweight Championship match between Robbie Cassidy and Chris Richards. And then we're going to hear words from Robbie's best friend, Tony the Dragon Givens, right here on Championship Wrestling TV.
Out. No. Oh, right in the gut again.
What's Richards' brutality level? I've never seen it so extreme as it is here tonight.
What is he setting up? Setting Robbie upstairs. What is he doing? Oh, what a right hand.
What is Chris Richards' plan for Robbie Cassidy right now?
Robbie fighting back. Thank heavens. Man, he's in no man's land up here with those chairs. Uh-oh! Tornado DDT onto the chairs. He's going
Robbie
for the
Cassidy
pin.
needs to pin him right now.
He hooks the leg. He may put him away. 1, 2. He's still champion. No! No! The table. He's got the bell.
Wait a second.
He's got the ring bell.
Chris Richards just took the bell.
Oh, right in the head. Right in the head. Oh, no.
What's he going to do now?
Oh, come on. Oh, my God.
Chris Richards.
That was
so
not the end of the
brutal.
match. But I'm sure Robbie Cassidy's hearing bells ringing in his head. And it's not the kind he wants to hear. Oh, no. 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 No, 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 no,
How
no,
many
no,
chair
no,
shots
no,
can
no,
one man
no,
take?
no, no.
Oh.
No, my God. Right in the back of the head.
Rob Knight and Chris Richards setting something up.
Oh, my. Oh, no.
What is this they've got set up over here, Matt Rhodes?
Bulldog on the chairs! And he didn't pay off for Chris Richards.
Rob Knight again running for his life. The leader of the Knights running from Robbie Cassidy.
Oh no, Robbie's setting up the other two here.
What has he got set up over here, Matt Rhodes?
He's got 4 chairs set up. He's got a 5th chair. A 5th steel chair.
Oh! On the back
again.
of Chris Richards.
The bloodied face of Richards.
Robbie Cassidy taking it to the challenger, Chris Richards.
Yeah, no doubt. Another right hand here.
All these dangerous chairs set up back here.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't like the looks of this. I don't like the looks of this whatsoever. This does not look good. Look out here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He just choke slammed him onto a steel chair.
He just broke Robbie Cassidy in half.
Oh, my God.
Dave Roberts.
Robbie's out. They're going to pick him up. He's out.
Dave Roberts, the enforcer of OMF, helping Chris Richards.
Oh, my God.
What are they doing?
God. Somebody stop this.
Why did Dave Roberts just do that?
Somebody stop this. No.
Come on, Robbie. Not like this.
1, 2, 3. Oh, my God, a new champion. There's no bell. No bell to ring. The bell's there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and new CWA World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Richards.
Here comes the rest of G1. Oh my. Robbie Cassidy being attended to.
We need everyone out of the building. Everybody please, out of the building.
Fans, don't adjust your set. There's someone standing here today that is the CWA World Heavyweight Champion, and it's not High Risk Robbie Cassidy. Because after years and years of begging High Risk Robbie Cassidy, just get out. Just get out before I do something that I don't want to do. It finally built up, and Robbie, I had to cripple you to get it. But I am the new CWA World Heavyweight Champion. And Nick Hammonds, next week in Bean Station, you want to be the first contender to come after my belt? Will you come on? You bring it. You bring anybody else you want to bring. You bring all of G1 next week. And I'm going to show you why I'm the CWA World Heavyweight Champion. Why I crippled everybody's hero, Robbie Cassidy. And Nick, if you make it till July the 17th, me and Jason the Gift Kincaid are going to defend the CWA World Tag Team titles. A title that we've had for almost 1 year, and we've never been defeated as a tag team. So what does G1 do? They go and they get Mr. Turncoat himself, the first graduate of the CWA school, GQ Flawless, to be the special referee. Is that the only way you guys can get it done? Well, that's fine. You bring him as a special ref. Me and Jason will bring the tag belts. I'll bring the world belt, and we'll leave with all the gold just like we're coming on the 17th.
It's been a couple weeks now since Robbie Cassidy suffered his injury in Kingsport Civic Auditorium. And everywhere I've went, people have asked me, first thing they've asked me is, how's Robbie doing? What's going on with Robbie? We heard Robbie got hurt. Well, Robbie did get hurt. Robbie got hurt real bad. And he's been laid up for the last couple weeks. He had back surgery. Finally, next week, Robbie Cassidy will break his silence. He's finally going to feel well enough to come on this television program and explain in his own words what he's been going through. Now, it's awful rough to have an injury, but it's a lot rougher to have an injury that you know was caused by somebody else intentionally. Now, I don't know Chris Richards' stance. I don't know the official stance from Rob Knight and the Knights of the Round Table, but I know this. You know, we're not the only people, myself and Nick Hammonds, that have known Robbie Cassidy since childhood. Chris Richards, you were right there with us until you turned your back on us years ago. Decided to get with the wrong people. Decided to take a different path in this business that we took. And I know you know Robbie's history. You know Robbie had a back injury. And you knew it wouldn't take much to take him out and put him on the shelf. Well, congratulations. You did what you had to do. After standing behind people like Bo James and John Hawkins and even Rob Knight, Chris Richards, the man who's always been the legendary tag team wrestler in this area, you have stepped out on your own, out of the shadows, and now you are the World Heavyweight Champion. On that, I say congratulations. But the way you did it, I can't agree with that. So I've got one option. I beat Jason Kincaid, your partner, in the last man standing match. I am in the Contenders ring. And August 14th, if you're still World Heavyweight Champion, you and I will go one-on-one in Kingsport at Civic Auditorium. But before we get there, Nick Hammonds and myself, we're going to tag up. We're going to take on you and Jason Kincaid for the CWA World Tag Team titles in Bristol, Tennessee. CWA returns to Bristol, fundraiser for the Little League. And that's going to be the main event. Now CWA's decided they're going to bring GQ Flawless back to be the referee. Now GQ Flawless, you've done a lot of bad things to myself and Nick Hammonds, but a bad thing was done to you by Rob Knight and Knights of the Round Table. So the question is, whose side are you going to be on? Well, you know what? I'm not even worried about that. What I'm worried about is getting a measure of revenge. Robbie Cassidy loved being World Heavyweight Champion. He worked hard. He earned it. And I'm not saying you didn't. But Chris Richards, I know that you love being the World Tag Team Champion. So like you took something from Robbie Cassidy, come July 17th in Bristol, Tennessee, myself and Nick Hammonds are going to take something from you. And then August 14th, I'm going to take it all. And I'm going to be the double champion. And I'm going to take that belt. I'd like to be world champion. But that's not my title. I'm going to take that belt and I'm going to put it on Robbie Cassidy's doorstep because that's his title. And I'm winning it back for him.
Six. That's the number. 6 out of 10 Americans are now in debt. That's over half the country. So if you're in trouble with debt, you're not alone. If your credit card bills are piling up and your balance just isn't going down, call Consolidated Credit now. They'll get the credit card companies to reduce or eliminate your interest. They'll consolidate your bills into one easy payment. And they'll cut your monthly payment by up to 50%. All that so that you can pay off your debt fast. 6 out of 10 people may be in debt, but one call to Consolidated Credit can get you out. They're the freedom people.
Free, free, free. Give me that freedom.
Call toll-free 1-800-701-0459. That's 1-800-701-0459.
Consolidated Credit. When credit card debt is the problem, they're the solution.
Welcome back here to Championship Wrestling Television. I happened to notice something out of the corner of my eye before we came back on the air, and it's nice that you finally decided to show up for a change.
Hey, listen.
I sure as wasn't here last week.
Shut up. Don't preach to me. I don't have to report to you or anybody else in the studio. All right? I'm here today to let you know exactly why I did what I did 2 weeks ago. All right? You understand me?
Well, I understand what you did 2 weeks ago, but let's talk about it right now. I'll just knock you flat on your...
Don't touch me. I've already received word from the CWA offices that if I touch you or if you touch me, we're both fired. And I sure as hell ain't letting Bobby Mack or some Jeff Baker run this show because they said somebody else hosted.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. In case you weren't there in Kingsport, don't look at me like that. In case you weren't there in Kingsport, let's roll the footage to show you exactly what happened.
Brandon is holding on for dear life. He is outside on the apron. He gets Heath Sneed, knocks him down. Brandon's trying to get back in. Now Brandon Cox has been eliminated. And now we're down to the CWA announce team, Matt Rhodes and Heath Sneed. We'll see what happens with these two. Matt Rhodes and Heath Sneed, the best of friends. They are broadcast colleagues on CWA Wrestling. And we'll see what happens there. I don't know if Matt knows Heath's still here. Yeah, he does. Matt's going to go over and talk to Heath. Are they going to just shake hands and split the victor's pot? Are they going to? Well, apparently that's what they're going to do. They're going to split the victor's pot here, as two good friends, two broadcast colleagues, going to share the victory. I haven't been. Wait a minute! Heath Sneed has just thrown Matt Rhodes out of the ring. Heath Sneed has just thrown Matt Rhodes out of the ring. What has Heath Sneed just done, wrestling fans?
You saw what happened. Now, in case you didn't catch this that night, I'm going to tell it to you again. Matt Rhodes, I'm sick of being in your shadow. I'm sick of hearing you say, welcome to my show. CWA Television is my show. I'm your host. Shake and bake. I'm so sick of it. I have been in your shadow for way too long. And like I told them last Saturday night, 2 Saturday nights ago in Kingsport, CWA will soon be my show. I'm better than you. I proved it that night, and I will keep on proving it until you finally realize who the better man is.
You know, I think I've heard enough, and I think these fans have heard enough. Let's just go to break. Welcome back here to Championship Wrestling Television, and in 2.5 years I've been in this business as a host of Championship Wrestling TV. No one has ever accused me of being unprofessional, and I'm going to give you a little advice, son. You've never listened to a thing I've told you in the past year, but listen to this. Be a professional, and let's continue on with the show. Alright, scheduled to come up next, we're going to talk about the Contenders ring here today on Championship Wrestling Television. We saw Chris Richards capitalize on his contender ring spot and win the World Heavyweight title just a couple of weeks ago. Now there are 5 guys inside the Contenders ring that are begging and dying for their shot at the World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Richards. Now let's take a look at it. Tony the Dragon Givens, he secured that spot inside the Contenders ring as he beat Jason Kincaid just a couple of weeks ago in Kingsport in what was an incredible last man standing match in Kingsport, Tennessee. The Cold, Alex Winters, he keeps his spot in the Contenders ring. He has been defending that spot night in and night out and is hanging on to it successfully as Alex Winters is still inside the Contenders ring. The wrestling extraordinaire, Sigmund, the man from Huff and Hart, Germany, he's held on to that spot now for about a month. He's been defending his spot night in and night out, and he's been keeping on long and hard. Sigmund still in the Contenders ring this week. Also inside the Contenders ring, Cole Leighton King, who is a business associate of Sigmund. These guys had a huge tag team match just a couple of weeks ago in Kingsport and come out on top with a huge 1-2 victory over Chase Owens and Keith Knox. Cole Leighton King hangs on to his spot in the Contenders ring for one more week, and that leads up to the final man inside the Contenders ring. That is notorious Nick Hammonds, a part of Team G1, one of Kingsport, Tennessee's favorite children, Nick Hammonds, as he is inside the Contenders ring again one more week. Now, he defended that spot back a couple of weeks ago at Summer Bash 2010 as he defended that spot against 5 other guys in a huge 6-way match, and we're going to take you right now and we're going to show you highlights from that huge 6-way match from Summer Bash just 2 weeks ago.
Here in the CWA. Tree of woe here. Well, Adam York may like to pick on the smaller guy.
Dangerous position right now for Skylar Cruz.
Oh, my goodness. The foot right in the midsection.
Oh, it's Nick Hammonds.
That should be a disqualification.
Hammonds goes in there trying to break it up.
Adam rolls out of the ring. What
are we going to do
here?
Referee Brandon Cox is saying,
oh! Ouch! Teamwork from the former partners.
Oh my.
Man. No comment. No comment. Ouch.
Wow. Richard Wellington.
I would hate to be Skylar Cruz or Richard Wellington right now.
You know, a lot of people forget about notorious Nick Hammonds and York's past. Former partners together.
Yeah, former partners is a part of the hit squad. Scott Roberts set upstairs. Adam York. Nick going up to take advantage here.
I don't think York's going to let this happen.
Whoa!
Oh!
Wow. Superplex to Scott Roberts and a power bomb to Nick Hammonds.
I've lost control. I don't know who's even legal in this one right now, Matt.
Brandon Cox lost control of this one about 3 minutes ago. He has no control. Who's the legal man?
There are bodies everywhere.
Adam York goes to the pin. This is it. 1, 2. Nick kicks out.
Wow, Nick
Richard Wellington slides into the ring.
Showing you why he's already in the Contenders ring.
Oh, and he breaks it up.
Wellington going after York now.
Sends Adam into the corner. Richard Wellington may be setting up for something.
Skylar Cruz back up on his feet.
Jeff Baker, Skylar Cruz, nice double team work here. Double elbow with Richard Wellington. Oh, a double clothesline, decapitating those two men.
Big York taking him down.
Adam York's a powerhouse. I'll tell you what, don't let the trash talk fool you. Goes to the diamond cutter.
Oh, yeah, Adam York can wrestle as well as he talks.
Choke slam. Nick blocks out. He's going for the shotgun. Pushes him off the ropes. Oh, low blow. A low blow.
Of course, Brandon Cox back turn. Adam York's going to take advantage.
With a shotgun choke slam right there. That's it. That's it. But Nick rolls toward the ropes.
Scotty Roberts getting in the ring now.
Scott Roberts here.
What's he going to do?
Spear.
Big spear.
Spear. Oh, man.
This one is out of control.
Super kick to Jeff Baker.
That's what won him the TV belt. Now Wellington lifts him up.
What's he going for here? Oh, man. Diamond cutter. Diamond cutter to Nicky Wellington.
Out of nowhere.
1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Nick Hammonds. Adam York sitting up on the turnbuckle, can't believe it. Nick Hammonds keeps his spot in the Contenders ring.
For now.
Wrestling fans, we're back. Now we're going to run down some of the best bookings I've seen come through CWA in a long time. August 14th, we'll make our return to the mother church of CWA, Kingsport, at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium, where it has been signed that Tony the Dragon Givens will take on the Tennessee Redneck Chris Richards as he defends his championship if Chris is still the champion that night. Make sure you mark your calendars for that in Kingsport, Tennessee on August 14th.
Coming up on Saturday night, July the 17th, Championship Wrestling Alliance makes its long-awaited return to Bristol, Tennessee, Advanced Middle School. Huge fundraising event for the Bristol Little League, and we have 3 huge matches already signed for that event in Bristol. The main event, we're going to see Tony the Dragon Givens team up with notorious Nick Hammonds as they take on OMF Incorporated. That's the team of Jason the Gift Kincaid and the new World Heavyweight Champion, the Tennessee Redneck Chris Richards, with the World Tag Team titles. I think they will be on the line in that match. That will be a huge match in the main event in Bristol. And also, as announced last week here on this program, a special guest referee has been added to that match. And the special guest referee will be none other than GQ Flawless. Now, more on GQ Flawless in just a moment. Also, we're going to see Rock and Roll Ricky Morton, Bristol native, step into the ring against the wrestling extraordinaire Sigmund. That should be a huge match with the Contenders ring spot on the line in Bristol. Ricky Morton takes on Sigmund. That will be huge right there. Now, coming up 1 week from tonight, Marvin Rich Baseball Field, Bean Station, Tennessee. CWA returns with a huge lineup out of the stars in Bean Station. In the main event, we're going to see the World Heavyweight Championship on the line as Tennessee Redneck Chris Richards defends the title for the very first time since winning it from Robbie Cassidy as he takes on the notorious Nick Hammonds. After this program went off the air last week, Nick Hammonds petitioned the board of directors and said, hey, I want to be the first one to get a crack at Chris Richards' world title after what he did to one of his best friends just a couple of weeks ago in Kingsport. So it's going to be Nick Hammonds versus Chris Richards. That will be huge. Also, we're going to see the real deal, Chase Owens, go one-on-one with Cole Layton King in what will be a huge singles one-on-one match. And we've seen what happened. Ashley Hope turning her back on Chase Owens just a couple of weeks ago. A lot of animosity built up right there between those two guys. That match will be off the charts. And also, Fireball, Stephen Berry, he's going to get an opportunity to face the Cold Alex Winters, and it's going to be a 10-minute challenge match. Now what that means, if Stephen Berry can last 10 minutes with the Cold Alex Winters, he will receive a national heavyweight title shot down the road. So that's a huge opportunity for Stephen Berry. That's coming up 1 week from tonight. Marvin Rich Baseball Field, the Championship Wrestling Alliance returns to Bean Station, Tennessee. Huge fundraising event for the Bean Station Volunteer Rescue Squad at 8 p.m. bell time. ChampionshipWrestlingTV.com for more information on all the upcoming events for Championship Wrestling Alliance. Now, we talked about GQ Flawless just a few minutes ago. We're going to take you back just a couple of months ago, and we're going to show you why GQ Flawless has been gone from CWA and what makes him being the special guest referee in Bristol on July the 17th. So interesting. That's all for this week. For Heath Sneed, Matt Rhodes, we'll see you next week.
Now GQ Flawless with a steel chair. He's got a chair. Now GQ Flawless in the cage. What the heck? Oh no. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. He just nailed, super kick. He just nailed Chris in the head with a chair.
Tony and Nick, they move, man.
Man, don't back talk.
I was gonna hit.
Shut up.
Superstar, They got. Get a chair. Hold him down.
Destroy him. Destroy him. Destroy him. Destroy him.